My name's Brett Oelke. I farm a fifth generation farm. I co-operated with my dad here in Hawks, Kansas. It's northwestern Kansas. We're about 90 miles east of Colorado and about 45 miles from the Nebraska border. Our farm operation consists mostly of crops. We do have cattle. As combined ranching and farming, we farm about 5,000 acres. We're in a heavy irrigated spot. We're one of the fortunate ones for our arid environment to have the waters on our side. We grow a lot of irrigated corn, starting to dab with irrigated soybeans, do just a little bit of irrigated wheat. On our dry land, it's predominantly dryland corn, wheat, and dryland milo. We're starting to look a little bit at dryland soybeans, but that's just something we're dealing with because they don't fit our environment very well. Past year in 2010, I worked with Agri-Science Technologies and Dave. We did a lot of testing on how to counteract our environmental stresses. We fight drought almost every single day. We fight hot, dry winds. It's not uncommon to be 105 degrees and 10% humidity with 40-mile-an-hour winds during the summer when we're trying to grow corn. So we're trying to counteract them stresses with using some solar products, predominantly bioforge, to help with our ethylene gas. So that's one reason why I approached Dave. We met at Grapevine at the Commodity Classic. I'd done some research on solar products, and so that's how this thing all started. Well, as I said, we fight drought every year, and this is by far probably one of the worst drought years I've ever seen since I've been farming, and Dad even kind of agreed. We started off very wet, like everybody in the whole entire United States, and then come about the 10th of June, our tap just shut off, and then it turned hot and dry, low humidities. To this date, we've had about 3 inches of rain since June 10th, and that's by far way behind. And because of that, our corn did not reach the potential that we wanted it to get, so we did utilize a lot of solar products, and it was kind of hard to dictate if we had a yield boost, if we didn't have a yield boost because of that. But I'm not going to give up yet, because what I've seen that did work, looks like we need to be moving forward with that. Dave has really helped me with understanding the physiology of everything, expanding my mental capabilities, and I'm really glad that he is here to help me with that. Like I said, he didn't get 100% definition that, yeah, this worked, this didn't, just because of the drought environment. We couldn't tell what did, what didn't, and it was just more hybrid selection. We picked the wrong hybrid for the year. That was the reason why we didn't get what we did, because the hybrid couldn't tolerate the drought that we had. So I'm going to continue to work with Dave and his whole crew with Agri-Science and Stoller to keep moving forward, and hopefully we get a yield increase as we go forward. He's defined and realized a lot of things that we need to change, some deficiencies with magnesium, manganese, stuff like that have a lot of guys out here we just overlook. Predominantly it's just been nitrogen, phosphorus, maybe a little zinc, and that's been it. Now we're starting to analyze deeper, get what we need to get to balance everything within the plant, get everything working as efficiently, so maybe we can tolerate our drought better by having an optimum plant growing. Like I said, I feel really good working with these people. I wouldn't do it if I did not feel that it was going to benefit my farm, because when you're talking with the thousands of acres that we farm, if we do a wrong move and lose $50 an acre, that's talking about a lot of money over. So I did a lot of research before I got into this with Dave and Agri-Science and Stoller, and everything that I did, it pointed me to go this way, so that's why we're doing it. And I hope that in 2011 everything works the way it should, but like I said, as now we're sitting in a drought, so I don't know if we will or not. And that's all I got for you.